Southern Women for the Prevention of Lynching. All white women's group. It excluded, blacks. They were against federal anti-lynching legislation, but they were against lynching. And what is she? She was a segregationist. She was strongly against lynching. What does one do with that? I think that's again, it seems to me that the definition will necessarily, my definition is going to be situational. What does one do with that? I know a judge, very distinguished judge, wonderful judge in many respects, grew up in the Deep South, took very brave action, took an action which so enraged his fellow whites that he and his family had to be put under armed guard for years. Did he ever fully overcome his racist upbringing? I knew him quite well. Answer, no, he did not fully overcome it. He'll be in my GWP category. Life is complicated that way. So one thing, your mention of Schindler sort of made me think of the difficulties that will come about of actually line drawing. Or one last one, John Brown. John Brown, Stokely Carmichael was asked in the 1960s, Stokely Carmichael, later changed his name to Sekou Touré, was once asked, do you trust any white people? He said, he thought for a minute. He said, yeah, there's one I trust. Who's that? John Brown. John Brown has been lauded in the black tradition. W.B. Du Bois wrote a biography of John Brown, black intellectuals. John Brown lauded him throughout the years. John Brown, what did he say about John Brown? Was he, as some people view him, a terrorist, a murderer? Was he crazy, as some people view him? Was he a good white person? Could it be that he was all those things? I really look forward to the chapter I write on John Brown. I have to really do a lot to come to grips with such a complicated figure. Yes?
Just to follow up, you're writing about good white people and not about saints.
No, okay.
You talked about having issues with the title, and I guess my reaction to it is